the hood with it though, baby.
hiphopisreal.com, hit as real as the hip
300.
Frogs, no bars, 2 O's, 2 Z's, probably most likely the illest ever. Let's go, man. I said it in my last blog about the recap. The ladies might have snuck it out. It's been a couple days now for the battles to drop, and the votes are in. The reactions are in. And yeah, I see the thumbnail, man. Queen of the Ring posted the reactions. And, you know, the app has the ladies winning in the reaction department. But this blog here is to clear up the reactions. There's a difference, bro, between the reactions and the actual voting for who you felt won the battle. So we're going to start with JC versus Flames. If you look right under the video, when you're watching the video, there's a crown. And then there's 2 numbers, and then there's colors. So, you know, JC had 622, Flames had 74. That is the vote on who won. The reactions are not the vote. You know, the reactions is, you know, obviously when you like a bar and you press the little smack button and things like that. But even with that said, you know how they say when you watch a battle, not in the building, fans go off reaction. That's what they say, fans go off reactions. So I understand, you know, some people saying, okay, well, if I reacted this much, you know what I mean? Obviously, I got this person winning that round or winning the battle if I have more reactions for that person. But like I said, I wanted to point out the difference because JC had 35,000 reactions and Flames had 16,000 reactions. So again, the reactions match up with the who the fans had winning in the votes. But again, 622 for JC, 74 for Flames. I actually thought it was a little closer than that, you know. Yes, it was a 30, a Mad Am's 30 or whatever you want to say it was, but I still think it was closer than that. Flames in the second and third was, she definitely warmed up, no pun intended. The next battle was Loso versus Vixen. Loso had 33,000 reactions. Vixen had 15,000 reactions. Loso, 589 votes. Vixen had 101 votes. So again, the reactions match up with the votes. So people had Loso, more reactions for Loso, and they had obviously more votes for Loso. 589 to 101, that's definitely a big margin. I also thought it was closer than that, because like I said, I had Loso the first 2 rounds. I gave Vixen the third. At the end, again, I said in the last blog, Flames and Vixen, I think they warmed up in their second and third rounds. So maybe if they had put their foot on the gas in the first, it could have been maybe a different outcome. But yeah, those 2 battles, you know, so far those are 2 strong victories for the men. Like, you know what I mean, clear victories for the men in the fans' eyes. Next battle we have is Coffee versus T-Top, which is probably the most debatable battle of the weekend. Coffee had 32K reactions. T-Top has 24K reactions, 24,000. Coffee has 463 votes. T-Top has 300. So that's one of the closest margins we have right there. Coffee's up by 163 votes. So today's Thursday, man. Hey, man, like, you know, by maybe even tomorrow that can change. But as of right now, Thursday a.m., it's around 11 o'clock right now. That is the score. So again, the fans' reactions match up with the fans' vote on who they thought was winning who they thought won the battle. That was a close battle, man. And I think that right there, the fan vote shows. Like I said, it's only 136 votes that differentiate them. So that was good. That was a goodie. Shout out to Coffee, man. Shout out to, we already know T-Top, man, but shout out to Coffee, bro. Shout out to Coffee. Next one we got is another, you know, debatable one. Official versus Tay-Rock. Official got 30,710 reactions. Tay-Rock got 30,650 reactions, right? Official has 546 votes. Tay-Rock has 446 votes. So that one's even closer than T-Top and Coffee. That's by 100, the difference. And you see what I'm saying? So, and again, the reactions match up with who the fans have winning. You see what I'm saying? And that battle, man, that battle was, like I said, was debatable. I think Rock's third, if he was like, you know, if he had like a, because, you know, you can't really call that a real third, you know what I mean? It was kind of just like, you know, joking around, fucking around. If he had like a real third, I think he kind of would have, you know, cemented it. That a real third would have probably been that difference in 100 votes if we're keeping it real. And like I said, back to Coffee and T-Top, like I said, that was close again. And, you know, it's the energy. Even when the Coffee was first announced, Bab says, you know, my girl Coffee, she walked right up, who's flipping? Walked all around niggas and smack, you know, see smack, like, yeah, shorty gangster, you know what I mean? Yeah, checked that at the door, you know what I mean? So she brought that energy from rip, you know what I mean? She was on it. Yeah, Official and Tay-Rock, like, you know, a lot of people, it came down to the third for a lot of people. So, you know, if you wasn't really feeling Rock's third, yeah, you're going to give that to Official. So again, that was the closest. That's the closest one we have in terms of votes by 100. And like I said, this all can change by tomorrow, by Saturday. Who knows? Last battle, Miss Hustle versus Verb. Miss Hustle got 19,000 reactions. Verb got 5,000 reactions. Miss Hustle had 409 votes to Verb's 50 votes. It's not much to say about that battle, man. I watched it back. It just didn't hit. Like, you know, when I watched it back, Verb wasn't as bad. It was still bad. Like, I'm not even trying to like hate or even be disrespectful, but it was still bad. But it wasn't as bad. But it just wasn't coherent. Like, you know what I mean? Like, like he was talking to Miss Hustle, but it was still just very random in speech. And, you know, Verb was sitting there smiling the whole time. It's like, you know, he's like, he enjoys pain or something like that. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. I still rock with Verb, you know what I mean? Verb's vegan, my vegan brother and things like that. Everybody saying, you know, he turned vegan, so he's never gonna go back to the old Verb. And like, yo, listen, life is about balance. At the end of the day, if he's happy with his life, fuck battle rap. Like, I mean, who am I? Who wants to say anything? But that might be the lowest votes in the app history. That's why I said might. We might have to check the LTBR podcast. They got the stats on things like that, but that might be the lowest vote count in app history. Yeah, man. So if we there's no if, we know we going by the app. The ladies, Miss Hustle, Official, and Coffee took it home. So that's 3-2 for the ladies. You know, numbers don't lie. You know what I mean? You already know the quote. Numbers don't lie, though. So, again, shout out to the ladies, man. I said it in the other blog, man. Let them rock. We need to see more of them. And if we keeping it real, this is Kings vs. Queens 2. The overall scoreboard is 1-1. Kings won the first time. Queens won the second time. Spin the block. Spin the block for that third one. And the third one, again, man, let's have 6 battles on there. Let's have 6 battles. If y'all notice, man, the fans are very invested in these. They in the comments heavy. You know, they in the comments usually every event pretty good. But when it's Kings vs. Queens, man, it's a different energy, bro. Always a different energy. And they really came out here 3-2, man. 3-2. And like I said, even though, you know, JC and, Flames and Vixen, the app and things like that had them losing, like I said, they were still fire. They still showed that they didn't hang with the men. You know what I mean? Like I said, even though the votes is kind of lopsided, like I said, I still think it was closer. Like they rapped way better than the vote showed, but understandable. Yeah, man, again, what a beautiful time to be a battle rap fan. Imagine not being a battle rap fan. I couldn't imagine it. Couldn't imagine it, man, because, nah. Yeah, man, it's a lovely time, man, but again, man, thank y'all for rocking with us right here, rocking with this blog. So now, if y'all didn't know before, now you know exactly how to vote. Like I said, it's up top, right below the video. There's a crown, and then you can select who you got winning. You know what I mean? Because your scoreboard is your scoreboard, but again, you have to select the winner and things like that. So yeah, man. Salute to y'all, man. Y'all know Double Impact is right around the corner. John versus Ace is right around the corner. And we're going to keep feeding the streets. Frogs.